Western Iowa Tech and Motorcycle Power Sports Technology program. We tried to show you in a video before on how to remove a bearing off of a transmission shaft. Didn't go so well. But now we're gonna show you how to install a new bearing back onto the shaft using a press.
How did you get that old bearing off?
We cut it off with a torch and a chisel.
Grab it. Show it there.
This is how you're not really supposed to do it.
Okay.
Before we remove the old bearing off the shaft,
what you want to do,
hold on 1 second. Okay.
Before you damage the old one like we did here and cut it off with a cut torch, you want to measure the depth of the old where it's set, which is right here. If you can see the groove, measure it. Get the measurement before you put the new one on so you don't damage anything. Process.
So basically, if I'm hearing you guys right, what we're doing and what we're practicing is that even though we know where the old one's going to go, or we think we have it visual, we're going to back it up with a measurement so that if we run into any problems, we don't have to count on guesstimates, right?
That's true.
I can come to the middle and let you get over. So as these guys are installing this here, Craig's going to grab his caliper. We've got that pre-recorded measurement. We've zeroed the vernier caliper so that we can just get it to where we think. We'll release the press. We'll double check to see where we're at. And we're going to let the press do all the work. Get in here to see what Craig's doing.
And we're good.
Really. Give her one more tug. So it just barely started to hit. So we'll put her back in there, and we're just going to give it. We're happy with what we got. We're just going to give it one last little fitment to make sure that bearing's good and secure, and then we'll be done. Now you'll notice what they're doing here is they're just using a socket to actually take the space so that the shaft can go inside the socket. And that socket, Craig, can you flip up that socket to show? It actually is the exact same size as the ID of the bearing. So you never push on the outside of a bearing. You always want to make sure you push on the ID when going around the shaft. If you're pushing a bearing into a case, you guys have seen our two-stroke videos where we would actually press on the outside of the bearing.
Be sure to use a lifetime warranty socket.
Yeah. And Snap-on does not warranty the replacement of these sockets used in the press. Need your leverage there, Dean.
You get it?
Okay. Alright. So these guys are good to go. They're going to check a final measurement, and then they're going to install this into the vehicle. Alright, thanks guys.